How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I have for you all the 99 overall signature series Tom Seaver debut. I have yet to use this card. I've had it in my lineup for about a month and a half now, and I finally drew him on the mound, so he will be making his debut in this game. And this opponent is a good player. I believe he's in the wild card division, so this game will be played on all-star difficulty. I recently made it into the DS division, unlocking the bat skin. That's a pretty nice looking bat skin, if I must say. But Tom Seaver is looking to make his debut right here. I have used this card in some viewer games against you guys, but this is my first time using him in ranked seasons, so I wanted to make a gameplay regarding that. It is tough at times to review a player, especially a pitcher, on all-star difficulty. I think that's something to keep in mind as well, especially with the most recent patches. I think that hitting is much easier on all-star and pitching is much more difficult. I think it's very challenging as the opponent gets something going in this inning with a double off the wall. I tried to get an animation where Ted Williams lunges out for it, but he tried to jump up on the wall and rob it. But we are facing Josh Donaldson here in the first inning, and just trying to get out of this inning with a double play or something, trying to go with a fastball up and inside. I missed with just late feedback over the middle of the plate. Anytime you miss the hoop over the middle when you're using analog pitching, you're going to want to look out, especially on All-Star. The opponent will be able to square it up, will be able to hit it well, and they will have a higher hit chance in terms of the batter analysis and stuff like that. So this opponent was definitely getting something going early on in the game with a 3-run lead. It's never a good thing to go down, especially in a debut with the pitcher. But at the same time, no lead is safe. I always talk about that in All-Star difficulty. I really think that no lead is ever safe in MLB The Show, especially this year's game. But we're going to try and chip away, square the ball up a few times. I kind of missed that one there with Willie Mays, but it's unfortunate when you line out and you're already down in the game. Something to keep in mind is that you have a lot of game to work with as long as the opponent doesn't mercy rule you, and at times this game can be pretty wild. I mean, we'll see some crazy offensive performances here and there from really anyone. I mean, anytime someone gets in on a roll in one specific inning, then look out. I mean, they could put up a good amount of runs. So only down 3 runs here. It's not the end of the world, but at the same time, I need to get something going, try and chip away here. We get a nice leadoff double from Ted Williams. Chipper Jones is up at the plate, and I felt like I was on that one. I could have hit it a lot better, obviously, and it was below the zone, but lined out to third base. It's something that you never want to see, especially with runners in scoring position. But anyway, he does make the play. Then another one, if I pull that with Lou Gehrig, then that's probably a no-doubt home run, but I did swing a little bit late. Even though the swing timing told me that I was good on it, I swung a little bit late. This one here with Rogers Hornsby, I was all over it. I don't know how I could have made a better swing on that, but nonetheless, it results in a line-out. A leadoff double, and we don't score. We go down another run here as the opponent smacks a home run out. As soon as I didn't score right there, he responded, increasing his lead. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. I mean, this opponent can definitely hit the ball. Everything he's hit so far has been hit for an extra base hit extremely hard, or a no-doubt home run. So that's something I'm trying to avoid. We're facing Josh Donaldson once again. Already has a 3-run shot in the game. He is going to go ahead and hit another one. So this is kind of a home run derby so far for the opponent. Has multiple home runs early in this game. Not the best outing from Tom Seaver in his debut, but I'm not going to give up. We still have plenty of game left to work with. Even though I only have 1 hit, I'm still hitting the ball all right. I'm squaring it up consistently, or at least for the most part. Here I got away with one, a 12-6 curveball, low in the zone. Andre Dawson grounds out to Honus Wagner there. So that's kind of lucky. He definitely hit that ball pretty hard. But now's our chance to try and chip away at this deficit. Down 5 runs, only in the 3rd inning. I mean, this opponent has multiple hits. He's definitely out-hitting me at this point, regardless if some of his contact was just early or just late. Regardless of what it is, he has more base hits than me. He's gotten more hits to fall, as well as he squared the ball up a lot better than I have at this point. But I'm trying to be aggressive. I'm trying to do a little bit of a hit and run right here. It doesn't really work out for me because Griffey grounds out, but he beats that out right there. So that's kind of a weird play. He does get an infield single. And now we have a nice opportunity with Willie Mays facing Kershaw to try and get right back in the game. I mean, 1 out, this is the perfect opportunity, and I squared that up. I have no idea what happened, but I got a check swing. I will try and move my face cam. You guys can see there. Good week, and that's just really unfortunate. I don't know what I did wrong. I pressed the button. maybe wasn't pressed enough. I didn't press it hard enough. I have no idea. But this inning resulted in no runs. I flew out to the warning track there. Not the greatest swing with Ted Williams, but to not get any runs in that situation definitely hurts. It's going to make it a lot tougher to come back in this game. But once again, no lead is safe. This game is pretty crazy, and you never know what's going to happen because we go deep with Chipper Jones. That at least lowers Clayton Kershaw's confidence down a little bit. He's not going to go ahead and get that gold bar of confidence maxed out where it makes it a lot tougher to hit the ball off him with high exit velocities, things of that nature. So a lot of little things to keep in mind. But whenever you score a run, you want to avoid giving up another run right back. And that's exactly what happens here as Joe Morgan sends a fastball up and inside. I had to go with the bullpen and go with the bullpen game in this situation simply because Tom Seaver was getting rocked. I mean, the opponent was hitting really anything I threw. Somewhat, I mean, I had to go to multiple relievers at this point, and even with this pitcher, I know that wasn't the greatest pitch. I threw it over the middle of the plate, unable to get really any out. This guy was hitting everything, and I'm still not going to give up. I mean, if he's going to mercy rule me, he's going to mercy rule me. I'm going to lose the points anyway, but I can also make this comeback. 7 runs, I've done it before, and I'm going to try. I'm going to go ahead and hit a home run here with Honus Wagner. I was a little bit late on that. I was a little bit off of it. It says good. But it is what it is. Now we're trying to get something going. I thought I squared this one up better than the hit with Honus Wagner, and it results in a fly out. I know I hit it the other way, but he does have Ricky Henderson out in left field. He's gonna track down everything out there. We have Willie Mays up, looking to get something going here with 2 down. Would have been nice to have somebody on base. Ken Griffey Jr. was the previous batter, had that opportunity there, but that went into the gap. Maybe would have went first to third. Maybe would have scored an extra run right there. It is what it is. Looking to try and continue on with this inning. I'm trying to be aggressive, go with another hit and run, and this time we get rewarded on a late base hit, so we catch a break. That's going to happen at times. You're going to get rewarded on hits that you don't necessarily deserve. So far throughout this game, I felt like the opponent had some foul balls. He was really tough to strike out, had some opportunities where he got some breaks as well. Maybe not necessarily on a play like that where it was a late base hit where I jammed myself, could have easily broken the bat, but I didn't capitalize anyway. Chipper Jones, I dropped the PCI with them. Just like that, the opponent hits another home run with Josh Donaldson, his 3rd one of the ball game, and 10-3. 10-3 game here in the bottom of the 6th inning. I felt like I wasn't playing all that terrible. I mean, at times my pitching was pretty bad, of course. Let me know what you guys think so far throughout this game. Felt like I was right in it. I mean, the scoreboard doesn't really dictate how close this game was. 9 hits to 12 hits. As you saw from that graphic there, I was 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. A few times I hit the ball well, a few times I didn't, and I just didn't get any base hits in those situations. So we go with the pinch hitter, Tony Gwynn, for the pitcher spot off the bench. Even though he is a lefty, I had no more righties. I went with Frank Thomas earlier in the game, and I also used Vlad as a pinch hitter as well. So had to go with the lefty. We caught a break there. Could have easily been an inning-ending double play, but we're trying to take advantage of that break. I mean, Gleyber Torres doesn't necessarily play primary position at shortstop, so that might have had something to do with that. It was also hit pretty hard. Even though it could have been an out, we do catch another break here with Honus Wagner diving back into second. I wasn't even trying to send him. Got my runners messed up there with the outfield play as Griffey dove and everything. But we take advantage. Just like that, we're back in this ball game. Ken Griffey Jr. goes deep with a 3-run shot. That was absolutely huge. Fastball up and inside. We end up scoring 5 runs in this inning so far, and still only 1 down. We ground out there with Willie Mays on a pitch I definitely could have hit, just needed to square the ball up a little bit better. There's one with Ted Williams. I would have liked for this one to be a home run. I felt like I nailed that one. It was not hit with the perfect launch angle, though, to get out. It results in a double. We have Chipper Jones up once again, and I thought I hit another home run with him right here. I have no idea how this ball did not go out, but Ricky Henderson makes the play at the track. That would have tied up the game at 10 in that same inning. So now that we made this a ball game, we really need to put up a 0 here, and first batter, Tony Gwynn, hits a no-doubt home run to center field. So he gets one right back, 11-8 ball game. He has Ricky Henderson coming up, his leadoff hitter. He brought in Tony Gwynn off the bench and then goes back-to-back with Ricky Henderson. So 2 home runs just like that. I went ahead and brought in Andrew Miller in the 8th inning. I wasn't able to score another run in the 7th, But we scored 4 in the 8th. Something happened with the clips and the recordings. The video data got corrupted or something like that. I have no idea. I think something happened with my extended storage. But we scored multiple runs in the 4th. We made it a ball game. The opponent also responded with 1 in the 9th. But we ended up out-hitting the guy 19-18. Definitely a great game. The opponent was a great player and deserved that win. I just thought it was crazy how the game turned out. I would have loved for you guys to see that. I do apologize that I'm not able to have the gameplay or the rest of the game in there, but I wanted to show you guys that game and show you guys that at least somewhat of the comeback. But we were able to almost come back in the game entirely. I had an opportunity there late in the game to actually take the lead with Pablo Sanchez, and I popped up on a cutter inside from Kenley Jansen. But anyway, it was a great game all around. It hurts to lose that one, but at the same time, that was one of the most fun games I've played and actually lost in. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.